Vice President Kamala Harris is all in on Pennsylvania on this final day before the election. She's making a total of 5 stops across that state.
Fox's Kailey Schuyler joins us live now from Philadelphia. Harris seems really focused on Pennsylvania. Is that viewed as the critical state by the Harris campaign?
Good evening, John and Christina. Yeah, I think both campaigns really know that Pennsylvania is a must-win if they want to win this election. And tonight, Harris is holding 2 events that are combined concert and rally here in Pennsylvania. The first one's in Pittsburgh before she heads here to Philly later tonight. She's going to be joined by big stars like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, and Oprah Winfrey. And these last-minute rallies really can make a difference because there are still some last-minute voters out there.
To be honest with you, I'm still weighing it. I know. I'm still weighing it. I know my mind wants to do one thing, my heart wants to do another thing. So it's a struggle. It's an interior, a struggle inside for me right now.
Harris is making stops in Pittsburgh, Reading, Allentown, Scranton, and Philadelphia today, trying to impress voters in a swing state with 19 electoral votes. Now, the latest poll shows Harris and Trump tied at 48% in the Keystone State, and the Harris campaign says they are making an intentional effort not to mention Trump by name, saying they are closing out on a positive note.
And so the way I've always been thinking about our campaign in these next 24 hours is, as we are getting out the vote, as we are canvassing, let's be intentional about building community, about building coalitions, about reminding people we all have so much more in common than what separates us.
Harris's running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, is going to be making one final stop here in Pennsylvania before the polls close. He's going to be joined by his wife in Harrisburg tomorrow morning. In Philadelphia, Keyley Schuyler, Fox 10 News.
Kailey, thanks. We're pushing, almost 2 million votes already cast in Arizona.
And that means the next step is to count those ballots. This is a live look we'll take here, ballot processing at the Maricopa County Recorder's office. It's being streamed live right now on the County Recorder's website for anyone to view. And workers are verifying ballots, which they've been doing around the clock since voting started.
Now, while early in-person voting is officially over, there are several polling places open today for emergency early voting. That's for people dealing with issues that would prevent them from making it to the polls tomorrow on Election Day. Voters in Maricopa County can also drop off their early ballots, if they've got them, at any open polling location today. The deadline to mail in ballots, though, has already passed. That was Tuesday. That was through the Postal Service. That deadline is over, so you cannot mail in your ballot at this point.
Now, if you are heading to the polls tomorrow on Election Day, they're open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., and there are some worries that lines could get a little long because the ballot this year is 2 pages, front and back, and includes several propositions along with federal, state, and local offices. So you can learn more about all of the races and the propositions to maybe kind of, get in there and already know what you're looking at. You can find all of that at fox10phoenix.com/vote.
Well, we talked about Pennsylvania. Even former President Trump, he has also got his eyes on Pennsylvania. He was rallying through battleground states today, with one of the stops being Pittsburgh.
And that's where we find Fox's Sarah Alegre tonight. So, Sarah, what's the mood like there for the Trump team?
Well, it's a very busy day. I'm here at PPG Paints Arena. It's the home of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and we have a very long line outside and huge crowd inside waiting to hear from the former president. It's a hectic day here in the city of Pittsburgh. We have dueling rallies in the Steel City. Harris is here as well, as both candidates make that final push for voters in a place where jobs and the economy is top of mind. Now, President Trump is here. It has been a very busy day for him. He's been across the Northeast. Earlier today, he started off his campaign in Raleigh, North Carolina. He then traveled to Reading, Pennsylvania, before making his way to Pittsburgh. He'll wrap up the night in Grand Rapids, Michigan, with his final remarks before Election Day. It's a tradition he's kept in these last 2 election cycles. Vice President Harris has kept her focus on Pennsylvania with 3 stops here today. Now, the former president and the vice president are fighting for those 19 electoral votes, which could either make or break this election. It's a state with a large blue-collar base and a lot of union jobs. Now, earlier in Raleigh, North Carolina, Trump promised to slash prices and bring back jobs.
So in conclusion, with your vote tomorrow, we're going to fire Kamala, we're going to save America, and we're going to cut your taxes, end inflation, slash your prices, raise your wages, and bring thousands of factories back to America and back to North Carolina. We will build American, we will buy American, we will hire American.
Yeah, and throughout the campaign trail, Vice President Harris has promised to support unions. She says she has strong plans to help strengthen the manufacturing industry. That's very important here in the Steel City. Again, both candidates making their cases very soon, persuading voters to take the issues most important to them to the ballot box tomorrow. In Pittsburgh, Sarah Alegre, Fox 10 News.